Hey YouTube, what's happening? This is Nadu coming at you again from Skinny Maggie. Guess what? Today is September 9th. That means we are 66 days out from the next presidential election. What is going on? We are 17 days out from the next presidential debate, the one featuring the two frontrunners, namely Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. That's going to happen on September 26th. That is going to happen at Hofstra University in Long Island, or on Long Island, one of those two. And I want to see what goes on. So my question for you today is this. If you had the opportunity to ask either one of these candidates a question, what would you ask them? Would you ask them about whether America would really be great again under the infamous Donald Trump? And what would that mean? I'm curious what legacy each one of them envisions leaving behind after maybe 5 or 10 years after their presidency. I'm also curious to know what they feel, what each of them feels the economic picture or landscape would be like under their presidency. For Donald, I'd like to know what his first priorities would be in terms of foreign relations. I guess he would say Mexico. But I'm curious, what would he say? I would ask Donald Trump what his top 3 priorities are for foreign policy. I'd wonder what Hillary Clinton would say about her, how would I put this? I'd want to know what response or plans of engagement, I like that, here it comes. I'd like to know what Hillary Clinton's plans of engagement would be for the Black Lives Matter movement and or concerns that the Black Lives Matter movement surfaces. I have similar questions for Donald Trump. What is your plan for the way America's race relations play out vis-a-vis police in specific communities, vis-a-vis the immigrant populations that seek to come here or are currently here? What is your plan? What are the rules of engagement? How do you foresee your discourse around the wall, playing out in the cities and in the small towns across America? I'd really like to know, what would he say about that? I'd also like to know who they think should be up for nomination. How would they characterize persons that they would select for the Supreme Court moving forward? I'd like to hear that question answered from both of them. I'd also like to know, education has not been a big part of the conversation for this election, but I'm curious, what particularly do they think needs to happen with regard to American schools and American education? Where do they sit on that? What else would you like to know? You tell me, what questions would you have? You've got Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton sitting in your living room. What would you want them to tell you regarding their plans for this country right here? I'd like to know. Please tell me. I want to hear it. Yeah, so I also want to switch gears for a second and talk about just humanity. And sometimes I wonder, humans are capable of so many things. I'm going to rant for a second. Can you just stay with me? Humans are capable of so many amazing things. At the same time, we have the capacity for stupid that amazes me at times. I want to show you something. Stay right there. Don't move.
What better way to remember 9/11 than with a Twin Tower sale? Right now, you can get any size mattress for a twin price.
Full mattress?
Twin price.
Queen mattress?
Twin price.
King mattress?
Twin price. Store-wide sale all day long. Oh my God! We'll never forget.
Do you see what I'm saying? Do I need to say much more? As a New Yorker, as just a human, why did that happen? I don't know if I need to elucidate any further. I don't get it. All right? Then you read articles about the way Republicans are popping off left and right. I just saw a story, apparently it's as old as November, where in Minnesota, the Republican leadership tweeted about the Negro problem. What? I, okay, just stay with me. Just stay with me. 2015, the Negro problem. Heavy sigh. Heavy, heavy sigh. Nonetheless, I am still going to stay on the side of believing that we can all do better. We can all do better. Again, I cannot help but interject here that as a believer in Christ, I personally hold myself accountable for doing above and beyond. These kinds of things matter to me because I think that we should be loving one another unconditionally. It's hard. No lie, it's hard. It's hard to love other people unconditionally. Only God can love unconditionally. But I think there's some things that are just baseline. Just baseline. And the kinds of rhetoric that's surfacing around this campaign and just in general, I think a lot of dross is coming up. You know how my mom told me years ago before I ever drove, she said that some, I guess, gas station attendant told her that if you see the delivery truck coming to a gas station, the ginormous oil tanker things coming to the gas station, do not buy gas that day or for those couple of hours, because as the oil is being delivered, it's pouring into the bottom of the barrel, and then of course the gunk that's at the bottom of the gas tank below the gas station is popping up to the top, right? This is basic physics, right? So then anything that you're siphoning off when you go to the pump is going to be that gunk from the bottom of the tank. I think a similar process is going on here with the talk around this election. We have some new fuel being pumped by Donald Trump and his millions and trillions of dollars, and people are rising up from so many corners to say, yeah, America's becoming too brown. Yeah, let's close off the borders. Yeah, let's make America great again. What? Yeah, okay. In reality, a lot of things are just surfacing that were always there. Another analogy, bear with me. Do you know, right? And I think you do know this. The skin is the largest gland in the body, right? So if you've ever done a detoxification of your body, the skin will reflect the toxins that are within you. The junk will come to the surface. Okay? I don't know that Trump is on a mission to detox America, but there's junk coming to the surface. It's not pretty. Not at all. Anyway, okay, my rant is done for the moment. I'll be back at you. So today again is September 9th. We are 60 days out from the election. All right. Have you registered to vote? Are you going to vote? I'm going to talk to you again when we're at the 55-day mark. All right. Back at you again. Talk to you soon. Boom.